Welcome, everyone, to Saturday night's short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We are Chaotic at Improv, and we're going to be improvising for you guys tonight. And what does that mean exactly? That means that everything we say here tonight is going to be made up on the spot. We don't really have any idea what we're about to do or what we're about to say. We're just going to be taking suggestions from you guys throughout the show and trying to turn them into some ha-ha make-em-ups in the guise of some short form improv comedy games. So that means you guys out there in the audience, in the chat watching us, we're going to be asking you guys for suggestions throughout the show. So whenever we do, we'll probably just ask you for some sort of suggestion, some category. Sometimes we'll ask you for open-ended suggestions. Just throw anything in there. Feel free to type them into the chat. Our tech wizard guru guy, Chad, will be monitoring the chat for us, letting us know what you guys say. We're just staring at each other in these little Zoom boxes at each other on the screen here. And we'll improvise a scene based on your suggestions. So that kind of means that tonight's show is it's going to be the only time that show is ever going to be, because we don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out together. That's the beauty of improv. So let me introduce our cast here tonight for you guys. My name is Chris.
You're Chris.
Woohoo! We've got Melanie.
We got Melody.
We've got Katie.
We got Katie.
And we've got Patrick.
We got Patrick.
We got a nice little quaint 4-person show here for you guys here tonight. And a puppy. We've got a puppy. All right. That's a new cast member. We're going to see how this works. It's Puppy Prov. It's going to be fun. So I know I've already mentioned him already, so I'm going to turn it over to our Hostmaster General, Chad, for any announcements and anything that we need to know before we get started in the show.
Oh, I thought I was the puppy.
Yeah, I was talking about you, the puppy, Chad.
It's not the first time I've been referred to as a dog.
Not by me.
Ways. Yeah. Anyway, well, welcome everyone, and thanks for being here with us tonight for Chaotic Good Improv. We really do appreciate you guys being here on a Saturday night. How is that? You're getting free comedy piped right to you on a Saturday night. I mean, where do you get that? Certainly here. And if you would like to share the gift of laughs and comedy with everyone else, go ahead and tell your family, tell your friends, tell people all over these vast interwebs that we are here ready to make you laugh. So go ahead and share us, share this link, share us on Facebook, on YouTube's, on what have you. We love to have people watch, and the more the merrier, I say. So go ahead and do that if you would. And also another way that our viewers support us is through some financial means. Whoops, there we go. Sorry, I had a little setting go off in the background. There's nothing to worry about. Some people have supported us through financial means. We really do appreciate that. That keeps us loud, live, and bringing the funny to you. Yeah, just cut some of the cost. Most of that is through BitCheers, which Eagle Panini just did in the chat, and through Twitch subscriptions. So if you're on Chaotic Good Improv's Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Chaotic Good Improv, where you're probably watching right now, our primary streaming source of funding there is through Twitch subscriptions and BitCheers. So if you do it there and you have an Amazon Prime account, you can actually subscribe to us at no additional cost to you. That's a pretty sweet deal, if I do say so myself. Also, if you're on Twitch, be sure to follow us on there, as well as all other social media, so you know when we go live. Jackie LaBoom has followed
Jackie
us.
LaBoom?
Jackie
Oh,
LaBoom.
that's a good name.
Yeah, which is an awesome name. They're our latest follower, and we really do appreciate that. Another thing to keep in mind. Jackie Boom. Right. It needs emphasis, you know? I just put emphasis wherever I like to on people's names. Is that right, Eagle Panini? But anyway. So one other thing that we provide to our audience is merchandise. So if you would like to show off your CGI pride and just let folks know that you watch improv comedy on the internet and that it exists, why don't you grab one of our awesome shirts as modeled by the lovely Melanie. And I left mine in the wash, so I would go get it, but that would be awkward. But Melanie, thank you for having my back on that, as well as our mugs. Our mugs are really amazing. They make your coffee taste funny. Scratch that. They make it taste good. Yeah. But But seriously,
Mug's great, but the coffee's spoiled.
Yeah. Grab you some merch, grab you some shirts, grab you some baby onesies if that's your thing. Grab you some masks. I just ordered another one of mine because I like the first one so much. I need to have two so I can rotate them. Get whatever you need at chaoticgoodimprov.com. Check out our store link, and there you can find merch. One last thing of housekeeping. Not only are we going to be asking suggestions from the chat as to what our scenes are going to be about, but we also like to ask, what should our show be called this week? So, these shows are typically archived on Twitch for a short time and on YouTube for now forever to eternity. And we like to name our episode titles based on what you suggest in the chat. So here's the deal. If you hear our actors say something uproariously funny, as always, or if you hear any kind of theme happening or some kind of just funny little thing that torques your fancy about something about the show that's related, please put it in the chat. I will be Chaotic Good Improv in the chat. I'll be checking out your suggestions for episode titles. Put it in quotes or something so I know that's what you're suggesting for the episode title, and I'll put it in a big old list, and we'll deliberate at the end which one we'd like the best. The winner will get kudos, and kudos are amazing, so you're going to want that. So please go ahead and just put that in the chat anytime you like throughout the show. All right, that's enough for me because we want to get to the funny stuff. So I'm going to, shut up with the housekeeping, turn it over to Chris. Chris, let's start that funny, shall we?
I don't know about having to get to the funny, Chad. I mean, housekeeping is very important. I find, especially in these times of pandemic quarantines, keeping house can give you some calm endeavors. It's actually quite nice. But we will move right along to our show. So we're going to begin with our very first game. It's a game we like to start most of our shows out with. And this will be for Katie and Melanie. I'm going to change my virtual background there for a second. And what I'm going to need as a suggestion for this scene, so just feel free to type in your suggestions here. And if we don't get to one of your suggestions early on in the show, we'll most likely come back and pull it for a later game. So feel free to type in as many as you want. Is a location, a place. It doesn't have to be a country or a city specifically. It can be a room. It can be a couch. It can be a piece of furniture. It can be the train station at the mall. I don't know if they have those, but they should. It'd be easier to get there. It could be anything, any sort of thing that might be a setting or a location for a scene. And the game that we're going to play is a game called Change. So what's going to happen is Melanie and Katie will be improvising a scene based on the suggestion provided by you at home. And anytime I want, I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change what they've said to something completely different and then have to justify why the new thing they've said is part of the scene as opposed to the old thing that they have said. It should be fun. I get power, which is always nice, so I enjoy it. So, Chad, do we have a suggestion of a location for Melanie and Katie's scene of change?
We have Auntie Anne's with an exclamation mark, so someone really wanted that.
So Auntie Anne's with an exclamation mark. Oh, and it's not quotations. Those are different punctuation altogether. Auntie Anne's, I think, isn't that like a pretzel place at the mall? But it could also be Auntie Anne's. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay. It's just a suggestion for you guys to use however you want. This is the scene of change, or the game of change. Ooh, it's Saturday. With Melanie and Katie, Auntie Anne's is the suggestion in 3, 2, and 1.
So, I'm super excited to show you my collection. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and open the lid and we can put our hands in there and they can crawl on us. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're not the bitey kind. They're not the bitey kind.
I think all spiders are the bitey kind.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Change.
Because, of course they are. That's why I like them.
Yeah, listen, I've been meaning to talk to you. I feel like I could really help you out with your dating profile.
Okay. I think me with all of my animals and my bugs is what's attracting the men I am getting. You don't think they're good men?
Well, I want to say they're not good. I think they're maybe not good for you.
Change.
I think they're terrible people.
Change.
The thing is, I don't know that you're attracting men as much as you're attracting pest control companies.
Let me tell you something. Those men make a good living.
Off of you.
They have a company car that has my favorite thing on it, an ant
Change.
that has my favorite thing on it, a cockroach
Change.
has my favorite thing on it, a phone number with an 800 number.
Listen, I know you love those 800 numbers, but the thing is, I'm just worried about you. I'm worried it's just gonna be you and the bugs when I move away to college, you know?
It's been you and me and the bugs for 18 years. When your husband left, it was very easy to fill that side of the bed with creatures that I appreciate more, like spiders.
Well, I missed what kind of spiders
That's right.
those were.
I sleep with spiders.
Well, I wasn't gonna judge your. Yeah, there was a lot to take in just now, and I gotta say, I'm thinking maybe instead of a boyfriend, we should be finding you a therapist.
And seed. Oh, that just creeped me out so much, thinking of a lady sleeping in a bed just with a bunch of bugs and arachnids and millipedes and stuff just rolling around.
Who needs a man?
Ugh.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So our next game is going to be run by Chad. I'm just going
All right,
to
Chad,
intro Chad, who's going to intro.
And who suddenly forgot how the mute button worked, and I was like, oh, okay, well, there is.
It's important.
Yeah, it's important stuff. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to a game called Switch, one of my favorite games in the world, because we get to watch a whole bunch of scenes at the same time-ish. What we need from the audience is pretty much any suggestion at all. I tell you what, just to kind of get you started, get the old brain gears going and everything, give me essentially like a kind of store, not a name brand, but a kind of store, or give me a relationship, or give me a kind of animal that's not a bug. Please. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these suggestions, or even nothing I just said. If you just have an idea.
Just any idea.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. What we're going to do is we're going to assign them to each pair of actors that you see on the screen. Patrick and Melanie will be a pair of actors. Melanie and Katie will be a pair. Katie and Chris will be a pair. And Chris and Patrick will be a pair of actors. Each will have their own different scenes based on the suggestions that you give us, and at any time I can switch between these scenes by calling out that suggestion. It'll be like I have a giant imaginary remote control, and I can just flip between the channels anytime I want to. It's a lot of fun for the whole family. Okay, let's see what we have in the chat as far as suggestions go. Okay, let's see. Okay, first suggestion. This will be for Patrick and Melanie. We have a jump rope team.
Jump rope team?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your suggestion. Second suggestion, we have for Melanie and Katie, tourist shop. Where you apparently buy tourists. Yeah. All right. Next suggestion for Katie and Chris, we have a giraffe. Okay, that is for Katie and Chris, giraffe. And finally, for Chris and Patrick, the suggestion is best friends.
Aw.
Aw. Yeah.
I don't know how good of an actor I am for that one, but
You gotta
we'll
fake
find out.
it. You gotta fake it, buddy.
We
Yeah,
believe in
okay.
you. All right,
All right,
so
Chris, don't tell me what to do, okay? We'll keep it in the scene, okay?
all right, guys. So one more time, let's go around the circle. Patrick and Melanie, your suggestion is.
Jump rope
team.
All right, Melanie and Katie, your suggestion is.
Tourist shop.
All right, Katie, Chris, your suggestion.
Giraffe.
All right, and Chris and Patrick, bring it home. Your suggestion.
Best friend.
Best friends.
Alrighty. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get started with that first suggestion, which will be Jump Rope Team. This is Switch in 3, 2, and 1.
Harry, I had no idea how much exercise we were gonna get when we joined this team. I thought when we moved to this retirement village that we would be able to relax.
Honey, I think I think I need my inhaler. I'm not doing so well. I went for a whole 14 minutes there, and I feel like my heart's just fluttering here.
You know, I'm seeing that some of these people that are in their 50s, they have no right being in a retirement village in their 50s. I mean, come on. They could still be driving if they want. And here we are. Just breathe deeply. Do you need me to get you a paper bag?
No, I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm just a little lightheaded right now. I kind of just need to just lay.
I could give you.
I'm gonna lay down.
I'm giving you my brazier. All right.
Okay.
You can breathe. Just breathe into it. It's a big cup.
Okay.
Tourist shop.
That's the 57th keychain you've purchased.
I really don't think you need to be judging me when I'm buying things in your store.
Oh.
I like to have a lot of keychains.
Oh, no.
I like to...
Please, I didn't mean it that way. I meant because it is the 57th keychain, that's you win the prize for today.
Please tell me it's another keychain.
Well, I mean, if you want it to be, sure, but I mean, I was gonna go with one of those koozies, you know?
A koozie that I could put a key in. See, I have a lot of boyfriends, and I like to give my keys away, but I have to keep them separated with different keychains, or else I can't really tell them apart. That's why I buy so many different ones.
Oh, honey, you should have just said from the start. I got a whole false wall back room full of boyfriend keychains.
Oh my God. If there's a way to put a little picture of them and maybe their name, that would be really helpful to me.
You know what I do have? I have some of those solar powered ones with the flashing name.
Giraffe.
Hey, honey, I noticed you circled on our zoo itinerary that at 12:30 we're going to the giraffe feeding. You know how I feel about them weird-ass animals.
Well, Gerald, you know, I just want to watch a giraffe eat a graham cracker out of my hand.
This is the most scariest encounter I've ever seen. You obviously have never been a part of a giraffe feeding. There's like a 47-foot purple tongue come just lashing out of the mouth of that weird mutated beast, and it's going to touch you. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I may not be able to save you.
Oh no! Well,
Yeah.
Honey, I didn't know that they had such terrifying encounters available on just a Tuesday at the zoo.
There's a lot of weird stuff at the zoo. Them giraffes are number one. You know, it's almost like the giraffe was the whole idea behind Cthulhu. I mean, there's just like tendrils that just come out and look at. They got leggy tendrils, they got necky tendrils, they got tonguey tendrils. It's just tendrils everywhere in a nice, weird, just sort of the spotted body. They look pretty on the outside, but they are horrible on the inside.
Oh my gosh, I feel like this was a terrible place to have a birthday party for a child.
Best friends.
Hello.
Brandon.
Yes, that's
bro.
me, Brandon, for you.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming over, dude.
You're the only person I know here. I will come anytime you give me the calls on the telephone.
Oh, yeah, dude. So listen, man. All right. I have this, like, amazing opportunity for you. Like, you know how, like, we're always trying to be, like, next level, you know?
Oh, yes.
And you know how you're working at that car dealership that pays you really well, but you hate it?
I don't like it because I have to I can't sell the cars of my country.
Well, bro, You could be your own boss, dude.
Really, for reals? I can just be like make my own schedules and how much I get to pay for it and stuff.
Well, yeah, you can make your own schedule. Yeah.
I want to hear this. I'm way far into whatever this opportunity may be.
So listen, you know how you love like cooking or whatever you're into?
I'm big into kitchens.
Okay, so kitchen knives are crazy profitable.
I just not know this. I'm unfamiliar with the ways that you dispense and sell and maybe hawk around your wares of your kitchen utensils in this country, but I'm willing to try anything.
Oh, bro, anyone who is anyone in America buys their kitchen knives door to door, and that's where you come in, bro.
Oh, that sounds like good exercise opportunities as well.
Tourist shop.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm back so soon, but I have a real problem.
Okay.
I see I didn't change my lock ever, so last night 4 of them were in my apartment at the same time. I had to climb out the bathroom window and I came straight here. So what help?
Okay. I feel like I have just what you need. Over there in that back corner, I got the whoopee cushions. What you're gonna do, get you some of those. Yep, get them. Then you're gonna bring them back so you can pay for them. And then you're gonna take them home and you're just gonna start farting all over the apartment.
Oh, I could do that without a whoopee cushion.
Oh, well, even better, but less profit for me. So, I didn't want to.
Okay, Cheryl, we got to talk here. If you're going to exercise, you got to start doing some laundry. I can't. This is disgusting.
No, let me tell you what I just discovered. Okay, Gladys over there. Gladys, who's got the walker, but she can jump like a mad woman. Okay, she gave me one of her diapers. It is freedom. I am a jumping machine right now. Look at this. The pee just comes out and it goes right into the diaper like the kids when they were little. You want one?
Okay, hey,
I got man-sized one.
Hey, Cheryl, listen, we've been married for 55 years now, and I've been putting up with a lot of stinky activities you've been doing. You started with the kombucha back in the 2020s or whatever
delicious.
it was.
That was so good.
You made your own pickles for a while, but then you put your stinky bra on my face, and now you're talking about pooping and peeing on your. I gotta leave you.
You know, when we were dating back in the 60s, you liked playing with the pickles. You liked the pee and the pooping. But now, what? Now you're too good for it? Now we're in a home?
Giraffe.
You know, there's a lot of single men here.
I'm just so nervous about the kids. I feel like I've scarred them by choosing this.
No, honey, we need to make sure we take them kids. Maybe take them down to the petting zoos or with the lower keats, and they can feed them. Because I don't want to alarm you, but I can see the giraffe enclosures from here, and a giant purple tendril just came out, tentacles, if you will, came out, shot out, and just ripped a toddler right into that giraffe's mouth. I'm not lying to you at all.
Oh, honey.
It was horrifying.
Well, was it our kid?
I sure hope not. I know we have a bunch of them, and from time to time I do forget their names and what they look like. But I've been counting, and I see that there are 17 of them around us, so I think we're good.
Phew, all right. Well, I guess we better just get away from those. I am sure glad I had you here to tell me about how terrifying those animals are. Because
well, that's Nat Geo in it. It does a lot of good,
Best friends.
Yes, go ahead.
So, bro, I mean, we got to talk about these knives. Okay, you got chef's knives, you got steak knives, you get all kinds of like crazy like utility blades. Like this one here is like a sling blade. Some people call it a Kaiser blade. It's not a big deal, but like they're all the first things you can cut with these blades, bro.
Well, yes, I understand, and I did what you told me, and I went to try to sell these blades door to door. But apparently, everyone thinks that I saw something and I need to tell someone because they keep referring to me as Jehovah, and I've witnessed something, and they tell me to get out of the house.
Yeah, bro. Okay, I told you, man. Got to change the uniform, dude. Okay, you got to put
I like
on
to look nice. I wear the suits with the tie and the white shirt. Want to look nice for selling.
Middle America doesn't trust that, bro. All right, what did I tell you to wear? I told you to wear a Gravedigger T-shirt, camo hat, and cut off jeans, bro. Okay, that's what's gonna make you fit in with these hooligans in this town.
I do have an extra tap out T-shirt that maybe I can wear for it.
Tourist shop.
Man, I don't know.
Okay. So I shat all over them.
And see.
That Melody, do you have to use the bathroom?
Chad, how do you not go back to Jump Rope Team so that Melody can do the exact same line?
Melody managed to meld both of her scenes
For the record, I have never been into pooping, peeing, or pickles. I like eating pickles, but those are good to eat, but like not in like a.
Well, Katie gave me a whoopee cushion, so I'm like farting was the MO.
Man. All right, we're going to move on to the next game and try and erase all of the bathroom humor that came out of this one.
All right, the next thing we need so just for bodily function, pooping, peeing, farting.
So what I'm going to need for this next game, and just type in as many of these as you can think of, because we're going to need a list of these, but I'm just going to need from you guys, I need emotions. Any emotions. They can be simple emotions, complex emotions, just emotions. And we're going to use this for this next game. This game's going to have Katie and Patrick. And while you guys are typing in various emotions, I'm going to ask Chad to go back and pull a suggestion from a previous scene that we can actually use as the suggestion for the scene. So Chad, if you could just go back and find any suggestion we haven't used yet, and we'll use that for this. And while you guys are typing in the emotions, I'll explain the game real quick to you guys. We're going to be playing a game of emotional roller coaster. What's going to happen is Patrick and Katie will improvise a scene based on the suggestion that Chad's going to give us. But I'm going to have this list of emotions that I'm going to type in here to my Zoom chat so I can see them. And at any time I want, I can just call out one of these emotions. And when I do, the actors will have to instantly have that emotion and have to justify why they're feeling that way all of a sudden in the context of the scene. Should be a lot of fun. We haven't done this one in a while, so I'm kind of good to dust it off and put it back onto the stream. Chad, do we have a suggestion for the scene first off?
Fast food restaurant.
Fast food restaurants. The scene has something to do with a fast food restaurant. So I'll let you guys mull that over in your brain holes. And Chad, can I go ahead and get some emotions so I can type them in here that I can use during the scene?
Certainly. We have disgust.
Fits right into the suggestion so far. I like that. So disgust.
Actually, let me make sure I'm not muted here. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, we're good. We have hopeful.
Hopeful. All right. Just keep them coming.
We have flirty.
Flirty. Ah, that's so good for it.
Another F word, flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Not the F word I thought you were going to go for, but good. I put flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. There we go.
Teenage angst.
So I'm just going to put angst for that. Teenage angst. I don't know if there's another type.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion. All right. Just a couple more if we got them.
Giddy.
Giddy.
Jealousy.
Jealous. And maybe one or two more.
Joy.
Oh, that's one of my faves.
And
if that's it,
I'm sorry. Starving.
Starving. The emotion of lack of food. I like that. I typed satraving, but that's good. I know what that is. So, so this scene will have something to do with a fast food restaurant. Anytime I want, I can just basically endow these actors with one of these emotions by shouting it out. They're going to have to undertake that emotion and try and justify why they're feeling that way. So this is Emotional Roller Coasters with Patrick and Katie in 3, 2, and 1.
Honey, Honey, you know I can't when you talk like that. I can't. I'm not a mind reader.
Well, honey, sometimes you just take my breath away. That's why I like to take you to our favorite restaurant, Hardee's. You know, I just open my mouth and the words just don't come out. I just love you so much.
Oh, James. You know, that is one of the sweetest things you have said to me this morning, and I just appreciate you so much.
Well, you know, I'm just so glad that, you know, a young, attractive woman like yourself is able to see something that you love in an old, wrinkly, rich man like myself. You know,
Jealous.
Oh, well, I am very attracted to you. I just noticed that you have also been texting other people, which is surprising.
Well, yes, I do, but you know, I do make time for other people, but I thought that when you started to date me, that I would get exclusive hanging out time with you, like you young people call it, you know, and that you wouldn't be running around with your friends all over Mexico and in the Caribbean islands with my money, you know, because I don't like that, you know.
Well, I mean, I think that what we've stumbled across here is that we're both two-timers. So as long as we're, you know, I feel like as long as we're both fine with that, then it's not a problem.
Well, I'm fine with me being a two-timer. That's just in my nature, you know.
Flabbergasted.
But you, I can't believe that you would do this. That is incredulous that you would do this.
I can't believe the double standard that I am hearing coming out of your old mouth.
Flirty.
I can believe it. Turning me on.
Honey, now I told you, you know, when you get these feelings, you gotta eat a French fry and just eat your feelings, you know, because honey, you look so cute right now, you know, you cute as you want to be, and I swear, if we weren't in this Hardee's right now, we'd be out in the parking lot right now.
Disgust.
I mean that.
You know that I said not in the parking lot again.
Well, honey, when the moment strikes, we gotta strike while the iron's hot, okay? I'm 67 years old. It ain't working no more.
Well, yeah, you know those pills take a while to kick in, so I don't understand why we gotta time it so we're in the freaking parking lot.
Honey, I take so many darn pills, okay? I take the blue ones, the red ones, the fish oil ones. They're all terrible.
Exhaustion.
I don't even want to take them no more.
Oh, my God. You know, I look back on my life and really, I just wonder about the decisions that I've made that have led me to this point. And my existential crisis is exhausting to me.
Joy.
I'm sorry, honey. When you're talking right now about your problems, you just it's yapping open shut. You know, I love you. You're real cute. You know, but you.
Joy.
Whoa, that's fantastic! I'm so glad.
Okay, yep. Joy. Okay, yep.
That's it.
I heard annoyed, and I was like, "That's not on the list, Chris."
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was hoping you'd be able to catch it. I know it's fast, but that made me laugh. That made me laugh.
The last two. The second to last one, I was talking, so I couldn't hear you when you said it. So I was like, I'm going with whatever Katie goes with.
Yeah,
and
you know,
was like,
there's a reason why we haven't used that game in a while, and now I remember why. It's talking about the emotions. Yeah.
Thanks, Zoom.
All right. If I can,
if it wasn't for Zoom, Katie and I'd be out in that parking lot right now.
Hey, Patrick or Katie,
disgust.
would you like to introduce the next game? One of you two?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Patrick, would you like to do that?
Sure. Yep. Okay. Yes, and our next
All
game
right.
is a game for Chris and Melanie, and it's a game called Scene Three Ways. While Katie leaves us, we're down to 3 actors, not 4. Tie. All right. So in this game, I need lots and lots of genres of films, books, plays, any other genre you can think of, because in this scene, Chris and Melanie are going to act out a scene once, and they're going to act that scene out again 3 more times in the genres that you choose, which is why we call it Scene 3 Ways, even though it is seen 4 times. The game is called Scene 3 Ways. We fight about it a lot as a cast. Chad, can I also get you to go back and give us a suggestion that was unused, maybe one that caught your fancy?
There we go. Yes, there was actually a really fancy one. Yeah. Creepy Basement will be the one that caught
Creepy
my fancy.
Basement.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
is there any other type?
I don't know. I mean, I used to play video games. And it was great.
So Creepy Basement will be kind of what our base scene is based off of. Do we have any film genres or TV or theater genres coming in?
Okay, well, first we have Adventure.
Adventure. All right, what else?
We have Children's.
Just children's? Just
Yes.
Nothing like children in a creepy basement.
Exactly.
plural
The genre
children.
of children's.
Yes, the genre of Children's.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
they say in the
That's
Dollar
not
General, at least.
vague or hard to work with at all. So yeah, good. Yeah.
All right, and finally we have Hallmark movie.
Hallmark movie. That reminds us of a show we did a while back. Yeah. All right. So this is going to be Scene 3 Ways with Chris and Melanie. Their first scene, regular scene, about 60 seconds long. It's going to be about something to do with a creepy basement. Starting in 3, 2, and 1.
You see anything down there, honey? I don't know why I elongated your name there.
Well, I think you need to come down. Come down. Be careful on that 3rd step. I need you to come down and take a look at this.
All right, I'm coming. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Listen to you. All right. Now, just click, 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 click. Yeah, the electricity didn't work down here.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's cold. You feeling that chill, that breeze?
Yes.
It's like ran right up my spinal bones.
Yes, me too. And I look, honey. There's like these lumps in the ground. I don't know what they are, but
As long as I hope they don't move, because if they move, I gotta squish it. And if I squish it, it could be anything. I don't want to squish. I've had my quota of murder, of animals, not of real people.
Oh, honey,
I don't want you to get freaked out down here in this basement thinking I brought you down here to kill you, because that's not what happened at all.
because you could have done that in the living room the last 20 years. So
yeah, and then yeah, it's okay, honey. We just need to find the twister set so that we can go up. We got people waiting for us.
Did you hear that?
I heard you go chooch.
It was like a creak. I think someone might be upstairs in our house.
I know, it's all the people at the party that we need the twister set for, honey.
And scene.
Worst party host ever.
We're down here. Who's upstairs? All the people you're leaving, honey.
Just imagine pulling your spouse away for a minute, and being like, "Yeah, honey, you could have murdered me at any point last week." Yeah. Now, not. We agree.
Now,
Not a good time.
during a party.
Good alibi. You were at a party instead. You couldn't have. All right.
I don't remember what we just did, so it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
All right. And we're going to see that same scene now, again, as a Hallmark movie in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, honey.
Yes, dear.
I'm down here looking for the Christmas decorations.
Oh,
There's so many boxes.
I put them down there. I don't want to come down and join you. I don't have much room for Christmas spirit this year.
Well, come on down. And, there might be mistletoe on step 3.
All right, I'll come down.
Perhaps
there is
I'll meet
mistletoe.
Honey,
I'm just not
You
feeling
know,
it this year, honey. I feel as if I've bah humbugged my way. I've hit my quota of bah humbugs for the year.
Well, look at all of the beauty down here. Perhaps if we look for that beautiful star that my mother gave me before she died, and she wanted to make sure that you and I put it on the tree because it would mean lasting love. Perhaps it's in one of these boxes. Look at all these boxes.
Honey, the real reason I don't feel the holiday spirit is, do you see these lumps under the carpet? I broke your mother's Christmas star, and I was too ashamed to tell you, so I just started shoving the shards underneath the carpet. I didn't even want you to see them in the trash. I feel so guilty.
So that's why you put carpet in the basement?
I did. It's specifically for that reason. Yes, honey, I didn't want anyone to know I felt so bad.
I think that if we lift this carpet and get these shards and put them back together, perhaps we can put together our love again. And look, it's coming together.
Do you hear that noise, honey? Coming from upstairs? I believe it's Santa Claus. I feel
maybe it's
the Maybe it's your mother. Did you say maybe it's your mother?
We made her broken shards.
Who is in this house right now? All right. We're going to see that now as an adventure movie.
Okay.
In 3,
Of course we
2,
are.
and 1.
Yo, Pete.
Yo.
You better come down here.
Oh, all right, I'll get down there. I thought you were going to use the hand signals. I didn't know you were going to shout and let our positions be known by the enemy, but I'll come down. Ooh, watch out for the third step. Looks like there's a claymore tripwire. You just shoot it. Yeah, that won't cause it to go off or anything. That's good.
All right. Cuckoo.
Walk
All
up
right.
here. Walk up here.
Over here.
You need to calm down. We got to focus on our mission now.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure it was just us down here.
It is. I didn't hear anyone else respond with our special secret coded sounds. If you look,
Put my gun away. It's safe.
Yeah, we gotta dig under the carpet. Our quarry, where we're supposed to find, it's hidden deep under the carpet. Well, it can't be that deep because I see the bulges.
I got a pick. Here.
All right, now. All right. Uh-oh. Did you hit the claymore?
I think it did.
All right.
And scene!
That one went away so fast. Whew. Wow.
You lost it. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah.
All right. That was the worst adventure. That was like Dudes, Where's My Car meets Platoon. That's what that was.
All right. And because we have to, because it fulfills the needs of the game.
I don't even remember
one more
what the last
time.
one is.
Children.
Now as a children.
Oh no.
Okay. Hey, kids.
Just children's.
Okay. Hey, kids. Have you ever wanted to go downstairs into your creepy basement?
Well, guess what? Here we are.
You see, kids, it's not as creepy as you think it is. Whenever you see those strange bulges in the carpet downstairs, don't let your mind go to some creepy, nefarious ways. And nefarious might be a big word for you at home, children. Google it. Look it up.
So, kids, today we're going to show you that sometimes when you think monsters are living in your basement, sometimes you're right. And we want to show you how to protect yourself from said monsters. That's a legal term, said.
Now,
So
remember,
get your
kids,
flashlights.
Get your
at home.
flashlights because not all monsters are as friendly as they are in Monsters, Inc. Some of them
Yes.
are evil, like long tongue lashing giraffes.
That's right. That's right. So you have a flashlight, and if you are part of our special club, then you probably ordered our special box of weapons. Ask your mom now if you went ahead and ordered it, because if so, pull out your pick to take down these monsters.
Hey, Lucy, do you hear that sound coming from upstairs?
Oh, I do. That might be a monster now. Kids, you're going to watch a monster die today.
And scene.
We're just going to hell. It's all
Yeah.
good.
I was really hoping that you guys would say they're not like the good ones from Monsters Inc. They're like the bad ones from Monsters Inc. Because there's bad ones in that movie too.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how that got away from us so quickly.
I don't know.
I would
But
like
it
to add
felt
that.
good to laugh.
I would like to add that children's shows stopped giving away weapons in the 80s, but okay.
Ask your mom if you ordered the special weapons box.
So this.
Okay.
Oh, I can introduce this one, I guess. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. This next game is for Chris and Patrick. And what we need from you guys in the audience are 2 suggestions. Just any two things. Chad, what is tickling your fancy? Preferably not the one that just made you do big eyes like that, but
I was just surprised at how quickly people were starting to respond to the chat. I'm
Oh.
like, man.
That is
awesome.
good.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you guys.
All right. So first of all, thank you, Patrick Lynn 5 for the resub. We have a suggestion for cauliflower,
Okay.
and we have a suggestion for Eiffel Tower.
All right. So what Chris and Patrick are going to do is they are going to build a scene based on those suggestions of the Eiffel Tower and cauliflower in 3, 2, and 1.
Bonjour.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I am here to parlay friend Kais.
I don't understand what you're saying. That is no language I've ever heard. You Americans are all the same. You come here with your Big Macs and your American Express cards, and you think that you can just come in here and try to pretend to speak our language. You cannot.
No. It's not like that at all. I'm not like the other Americans. I'm here for like an authentic experience. You know, so like if I could like have one of those the cigarette things. How do you, I'm sorry. Is that a cigarette? Is that what you're smoking right now?
It's a cigarette. It's a very special French cigarette. We do not use tobacco. We use dried cauliflower.
Oh, that sounds like that could be
It's
exotic and
organic
a
and
new
exotic.
experience.
Yes, you can experience anything you would like. If you want, I can sell you a pack of these cauliflower cigarettes.
Oh, please, you know, anything to do what the locals do, you know. Can you tell me how much it might cost?
Well, yes, the cost is negotiating. You must tell me how much you want to spend on these cauliflower cigarettes, and I'll tell you a price that is higher than this.
Well, I'll be honest. I just got here. I don't really know the exchange rate yet. Could you sell me like a pack of them for like 200 euros?
Yes, I can. I will not even negotiate with this. You can have all of them if you would like. I have an entire crate outside.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be like the most authentic French person possible. Like, please.
And
I'm like.
And speaking, yes, well, the French do not cough like this. You must cough in a French way. You do not cough the way Americans with your barbaric coughing. If you want to look authentic, you're turning green like a frog. Are you feeling?
I'm just very thankful for this authentic experience.
Yes, and speaking of authentic, I have beret to sell you as well for 200 euro.
Yes. Do you have like a way to like expand my Le windpipe, because I think I'm choking here.
I don't appreciate the way you said le windpipe, like you're trying to speak French, but you're not doing it at all. I feel you are, with your American ways, making fun of me. I hope you choke.
Scene. Oh man.
Sorry for my very broken Franglish for anyone at home.
I don't speak any French, so don't feel bad. It is a horrible French accent, so it doesn't even matter. God.
Barbaric American coughing. All right. So our next game is for Chris and I'm just
For everyone.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's for everybody.
Hey, that's fine. Go off now. Oh, that's cool. I was going to say
That's
the
on
last
Zoom
scene
meeting. I'm like, well, we're on a Zoom meeting, so that's
is chaotic
Done.
Zoom meeting, which means that we have to say goodbye to the cast real quick, sound-wise. I'm going to mute myself, and
Let's
then we're
hope.
going to mute the cast. So everybody say bye, cast.
Bye, cast.
But remember, Melanie.
All right, and okay, so now they are muted, and all you can see and hear is me. Well, you can see them, but you can still only hear me. They can only hear themselves at this point. They cannot hear me at this point. What we're going to do, guys, is we need suggestions of organizations or any kind of job that would benefit from having a group meeting. I'm going to secretly assign all these organizations and jobs to each individual actor. Here's the twist. None of them are going to know who the other person is working for. So it's going to be really fun because we're going to start having a chaotic Zoom meeting in which everybody starts having a meeting. Nobody knows who each other works for. Nobody knows what the meeting is going to be about. If it sounds confusing, that's the point. It's going to be hilarious. So we need you to go ahead and just fill up that chat with any kind of organization, any kind of club, any kind of job, anything at all. Go ahead and start flooding it. You guys are being real shy right now, but you see right now, Humane Society. Okay, that's the first one up. So I'm going to go ahead and assign that to somebody. Humane Society. That has Katie written all over it. I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Katie. So 1 second here. Alright. Boom. That will be for Katie. Alright, looking back over here, let's see. Federal agents. Federal agents. Okay, that, I feel like Chris would make a good federal agent, so why not? Chris is now a federal agent. Sorority girls. That sounds... Okay, I'm going to do a little flip-flop. I see sanitation and sorority girls. Melanie is going to be in sanitation, and Patrick is going to be a sorority girl. Because I'm assigning these. This is going to be amazing. Let's see here. Alright, so Melanie is going to be in sanitation department. And Patrick will be soror and a sorority. Okay, so I'm going to one more time just go back over these. Katie's in the Humane Society, Chris is a federal agent, Melanie is in the sanitation department, and Patrick is in a sorority. Okay, cool. I am going to bring these guys back in. So good. Alrighty, everyone. We're going to bring you back into the audio in 3, 2, and 1. Your audio is now live. Does everyone have their assignments?
Yes.
Okay. I call this chaotic Zoom meeting to order in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, girls. I'm so excited to meet you all virtually. It won't be very long before we're all back on campus, in person, posing for pictures, not wearing masks. Now, we do have quite the number of events coming up in the fall to greet the new sisters. Does anyone want to talk about what we have coming up?
I would like to say that as long as we follow all the appropriate protocols and that we make sure that we interact with the local, boots on the ground. We don't want to come in and make it look like we're taking over, the local procedures. So I think that's important.
But I think, as somebody that is boots on the ground, I do have to ask that if the ladies are going to get together, can we not just be putting our masks, our used masks on the floor and condoms and your McDonald's? I mean, it's just like it makes my job really, really hard if people can't just do the bare minimum.
Well, you know what? It's really, really hard to be like these wonderful creatures that we help every single day. It is hard for those creatures too. And we just need to think about them. And then if you guys want to cut me a check once you've had a chance to think about it, I can maybe do some good things.
I would like to. Oh, go ahead. I was just going to say, I'd like to recommend that we don't remove the masks or the condoms or anything. I mean, the scene needs to be kept exactly how it was. We can get a lot of information from what transpired at that location using any sort of fluids or tissues or even fingerprints that we find.
Oh my gosh! Did something happen to you? Like, did they like? We might need to go to like a separate Zoom call for that, because that might be something that might need to be reported to the university.
I do have a chain of command. It can be reported to any of them. I've gone through extensive training in not only crisis negotiations and conflict resolutions. It's quite fine.
Well, I got access to all kind of fluids. I mean, every day is a crime scene for me. And you know what? Your little critters. I find critters, and some of them that they're not even dead yet, and I take them home.
Okay, we don't want any of them dead. Okay, spay and neuter.
Some of them they've been crushed, but some of them I see it moving in the bag, and so I pull it out. So if I could give it to you, that would be, hey man.
I will tell you, if one of them was killed, I can have a team here in 5 minutes. We can, dust the area. We'll figure out exactly who did it and how.
Guys, we don't want them to die, okay? Just like adopt, don't shop, It's not.
Sisters, okay? No one's gonna die, okay? It's called alcohol poisoning. It happens. You puke and rally, you get back on the horse, and you keep going to the parties. Like they're not critters, they're fraternity brothers, okay? Like, it's not a big deal.
You'd be amazed at how many half bottles of alcohol I find. And it's delicious stuff. I don't know why I got tossed.
Scene.
So, Katie, were you like an ASPCA or like a animal shelter?
Humane Society.
Humane Society. Okay.
Yes. And you were like some kind of like FBI.
Forensics.
Federal agent. Yeah, that was just an agent of some federal
CSI.
organization. Yeah.
Melanie, were you like a crime scene investigator and/or exterminator?
You're a janitor.
I was I got sanitation depart.
Sanitation depart.
Sanitation department.
Oh man.
Patrick, you were obviously some sort of like sorority queen or something like that.
Sorority
Yep.
queen.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was a good mix-up and matchup. Let's go ahead and move straight to good, bad, worst, Chad. If you'd like to run us in through that one, and we'll end the show on that game.
I certainly would. Folks, we've had a lot of laughs here, and hopefully we'll have a few more before this is done. But if we can get serious for a moment, improv improves your life, and that is part of what we do. And in the interest of improving your life, I need you to go ahead and start asking the burning questions of your life right now. Anything that just really weighs on you, anything that you really need an answer for. Because as improvisers, we consider ourselves the world's leading experts on everything. As you saw, we just have 4 different jobs, and we nailed them earlier, guys. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to answer your questions in the best way we can and give you advice for better living. But here's the twist. We don't just give you advice. We give you the package deal. We're going to give you good advice, we're going to give you bad advice, and we're going to give you worse advice. So for every question you have, I'm going to ask our panel of experts to give us good, bad, and worse advice in that order. So please start filling up that chat with all of their burning questions of the day. Or you could do what Comedy Girly just did, and also BitShear 100 bits. So thank you so much for that as well. By the way, I forgot to mention out loud earlier, Abrink123 also resub with Prime.
Yay.
Thank you so much for that. We really, really do appreciate it. All right, so any kind of questions at all? Any kind of questions? I know you got some because
While we've got this break real quick, I just would like to remind while you guys are not break, but while you guys are typing in your questions you want answered by us experts, I would just like to remind everyone that next Saturday, the 13th of March, I'm going to get the month right this time, is we've got one of our special event long form shows. We don't always do long form, but when we do, we like to make it an event. But we'll be doing a long form next Saturday. I believe we're doing in the style of a Laurent, I believe. So if you haven't seen us do any of our long form shows, go check them out. They're a lot of fun. Try to get in there early. So I did just say sexperts, Melanie. I did say that. Just tune in next Saturday and you'll be able to come in and check out one of our long form shows. They're always a lot of fun. So I just figured I'd plug that before I forgot.
You know, Chris, I wasn't planning on giving advice, but since you invoked me, I mean, why not? All right, anyway, so let's go ahead and check that chat for any questions before I get in trouble. RM Little in the chat asks, how do you clean your feet? We need good advice on this. Katie, with the good advice.
So the best thing to do is get you one of those things as seen on TV. I think it's called an Easy Feet. It's just this thing that sticks onto the bottom of your shower floor, and you can pour soap in the top of it, and you just scrub your feet using that. Or you could use a washcloth if you don't have an Easy Feet.
Specialized equipment. Love it. All right. Bad advice from Chris, please.
Just go down to your garage. I'm sure you've got some solvents like turpentine or paint thinner. Just pour it in a bucket and let your feet soak about 5-10 minutes. They'll come out squeaky clean.
All right. And somehow worse advice from Patrick.
With about $20, you can go downtown under a bridge somewhere. Someone will be willing to give you a foot job for about $20. All right, and that's how you clean them. You clean them by making them real dirty.
I have nothing to add to that except moving quickly on.
My brain turned off.
Yeah.
During that.
I stopped listening at Under the Bridge.
There was a song about that. Anyway,
No, there was never a song about what he just described. Ever.
Under the bridge.
I don't think the Red Hot Chili Peppers were talking about that sort of.
No.
darling,
not at all.
sweater. Now we're in sweater. Anyway,
Hey, you
my
want the
boy-
worst, you can get the worst. Welcome to our show.
Abby Joy's in the chat. Good lord. Abby Joy said, my boyfriend is moving in soon. Any advice for living with someone? We need good advice on this if you got it. That would be Patrick. Go ahead.
With $20. No. If you are cohabitating with someone for the first time, when you get up in the morning, make the bed. Start your day off with something that everyone can appreciate, something that's productive, it's going to get your day rolling, something that everyone can appreciate. Make the bed.
I'm not a carpenter, but that's fine. We need bad advice on that as well. Melanie, bad advice for living with someone?
Well, in my experience, I find it handy to have a lot of keychains with lots of different keys, but change the locks and just have that as an option. Because you know what? If after the first night you're like, "Ooh, that was really should have just been a one night stand," then change those locks.
I love the trust. It's great. All right, Katie with the worst advice.
Yes, don't. That's just all I have.
Already on it.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that is the worst advice. So, take it for what it's worth.
Just live alone forever.
Okay.
With spiders.
Or, humane society. You got.
I like the biting.
All right, Ron Beham asks, what's the best way to ask out your best friend's mother?
Can I go back to my previous answer?
I mean, if that's good advice, okay, Melanie. I guess good advice.
Well, yes. I think that the best way to do it is to, I'm going on the assumption that the mother is single, so we're not going to mess up, a marriage or something. But honesty is the best policy. And I think sort of cornering her in the kitchen and going, hey, you're like super hot. Do you want to go grab some McDonald's or something? Because that's all I can afford. She'll probably be like, sure. I mean, just be sweet and be honest.
All right. From sweet and honesty to whatever bad advice Chris has. Chris, go ahead.
What you want to do is you want to find out. I'm sure you already know this person's name, but I mean, you want to insert her name and serenade her with the early 2000s song by Fountains of Wayne. Stacy's Mom Has Got It Going On, but just transpose Stacy's name with the name of your friend and just sing it to her while she's doing stuff, and she'll notice you. I promise.
I wish that Stacy's mom had Jesse's girl, but anyway, Patrick with the worst advice.
You want to make sure it's not weird, okay? Walk up to her. If her name is Stacy, say, "Hey, Miss Stacy, I've got a crush on you. It's not weird. I'm not the same little boy that I used to be back when I was 8 years old and you met me back when I was 8, okay? Like, I don't pee my pants anymore. I don't cry anymore for my mom when I sleep over, okay? Like, I'm a big, strong boy. It's not weird. I'm not a little boy anymore."
And now it's weird. All right, good.
No, he just made it weird.
I think we got time for one more.
Oh, do we? My bad.
Or we're done. I didn't know. That
was pretty much it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. We're done. That's it. All right. Well, thank you guys. Hopefully the advice that
problems
we've given to you will go to the best use possible. I hope you ask out that friend's mother by using my advice, because I think that Stacy's Mom Has Got It Going On song, it needs to make a comeback. It was fantastic when it was written, and it's timeless, really. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks everyone for all of your suggestions. It was a wonderful little based on Chad's face, I could tell that the chat was very full and vivacious, if you will. So thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know we had a good time. It got creepy and gross, and that's normal for a Saturday night when we had just nothing else going on in our lives other than doing improv. I'd like to thank our cast here tonight. I'd like to big virtual round of applause for Katie, for Melanie, and for Patrick, who will soon be leaving to go back to his home under the bridge. He is our troll. We refer to him as the cast troll. So
we'll do weird stuff for
$20.
And if you have any last minute ideas for show titles, feel free to type those in now. I'm going to turn it over to Chad so he can run through the list of titles that you guys have already given out for us, and we'll decide on that, as well as any final announcements that we need to make prior to us ending the show. So, Chad.
Well, before we decide on a title for tonight's show, I do want to give a very special thanks to Comedy Girly, Eagle Panini, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the bit cheers. We really do appreciate that. That keeps us running and keeps things moving smoothly on this channel.
Woo!
As well as Patrick Glenn 5 and Abrink123 for their Prime subscriptions, resubs, which we always like to see. Thanks for sticking around. You guys have stuck with us, and we really do appreciate it. We have the best audience in the world, and I do not say that lightly. All right, so let us commence to look at the list. So if I missed anything, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure I got everything. But we'll start with, I'm giving you my brassiere. Pooping, peeing, and pickles. Children in a creepy basement. Barbaric American coughing. And Puke and Rally.
Puke and Rally.
Which, by the way, is a sister game to Twister. But anyway.
So if you have any other ideas for titles, or you like one of those that you've heard, feel free to type it in. We can, I am trying to think of which ones of those I like. I mean, I like them all, but which one I like the most?
I kind of like Barbaric American coughing, because I could just see like Arnold Schwarzenegger with an axe, like coughing loudly somehow.
I like that one too.
Barbaric American coughing. Okay.
Ron Behan, thank you so much for the bit cheers, by the way.
Thank you, Ron.
Hey, Ron, thank you.
All right, so are we settling with a Barbaric American coughing? All right, sounds good to me. Chad, do we happen to have any raids that we are going to be doing tonight before we sign off?
So, a little while back, we tried to raid Legal Eagle T, but were unable to do so because Twitch was being weird that night. So, he plays Jackbox games with the audience, so if you'd like to play directly with someone on Jackbox, here's your chance. We'll go ahead and raid him. How about it?
All right, so get ready to do that. And so just thanks everyone for watching. This Tuesday, we have another one of our own Jackbox game shows. And if you're interested in wanting to participate and come online with us and play in front of a live studio audience, just let us know. Contact us on, what's our company's name again? Oh, yeah, chaoticgoodimprov.com/contact. And send us a little notification that you're interested, and we'll try and schedule you in. Next Thursday, 7:30 Central Time, we'll have another short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. And next Saturday, 7:30 is a special long form show that we'll be doing. I think we have a cast of 6 that's going to be playing, so it's going to be pretty fun. So please tune in to that. And with that, I would just like to thank everyone for watching and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Quick programming note, due to technical difficulties, we will now be rating Comedy Hub. They're doing stand-up, so enjoy the rest of your comedy night, guys. Bye!